Hey you guys, how are you guys doing? In the last three videos we covered a lot, and I'm going to be continuing with some quite a bit of more information for you guys. In this video we will actually be using a open file dialog. And we're not really opening a file, we're going to be saving a file. And then we'll go on to opening a file, and then we'll do it without the file dialog. We'll be just doing it through the system I/O. So let's go ahead and get started with the save file dialog. So open up your Visual Studio and let's create a new project. I'm just going to name it Tutorial 1. It doesn't really matter what you name it because we're just doing some testing and everything. After the next 4 tutorials, we'll actually be creating a login. And then after the login, we'll probably go on to creating some kind of actual tool that somebody can actually use. So let's go ahead and start off by having a text box. The reason for the text box is because we're going to need to create some kind of information to save. So we can go ahead and make this multi-line. It doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and add some font to it. If we go over here in the properties, we can go under font. And let's go ahead and change the size to 12. Let's make it bold, just because, whatever, you know. And what if I want this to be red colored, and I want the back color to be black? So we're kind of going to get kind of spooky here, I guess. So now we can create a button that says Save To. Make sure you're not under the back color. You want to be under text. So go ahead and type Save To. And then let's resize the form. And we can rename the form to Save Text. And let's go ahead and put some coding under the Save To. The code that I will be typing is quite long. It will be in the description for you guys in case if you just want to copy and paste. But to be honest, you guys, I would not recommend that. I would recommend saving the code to your computer for future references. But I would just type it and try to memorize as much of it as you can memorize as possible. So what we're going to go ahead and do is create a variable with using dim. So just go ahead and type dim and save file. As new save file dialog. Yep. Okay, so then on the next line what we're going to want to do is have save file dot. Oh, okay, you guys. Make sure that this says save. So save file dot file name is equal to we don't need anything there. Now on the next line we're going to want save file dot filter is equal to text files. Let's put a space in there, and then we're going to put a parenthesis, a star, a .txt. We're going to want a straight line in there, and then .txt, and that's all you need. Actually, we're going to need a star there just as well. Now we can go ahead and go on the next line, which will be the title. So save file .title is equal to whatever you want it to be, but I'm just going to name it save. Just keep it nice and simple. Then we need to actually display the save file dialog. So save file dot dialog, show dialog. And then go ahead and hit enter. Now we need a try statement to actually try to save this. So go ahead and do dim write as new system new system .io .streamwriter and then save file name. Save file dot file name. Then on the next line, we're going to want to be able to write this. So write dot write line, or if we don't want to just write one line, which we really don't want to do, we're going to want write dot write. This is going to write everything. And then we're going to want to have parentheses, and in the parentheses, this is going to write our text box. So any text inside our text box right here is going to be saved to the file name that we pick throughout the dialog. So on the next line, we're going to want to close the writer. So just write dot close. That's all you need. And then the rest of this, we don't really need to worry about. We could add a exception towards when we can figure out if they get an error, they can figure out their problem and find a solution. But we're not going to go that advanced. Keep it nice and simple. So let's go ahead and test this out. By the way, if you notice, I did kind of take it really slow, and I wanted to see if I could memorize it, just to show you guys how it's not easy to do, you guys. So it does take practice. So let's go ahead and type in, hello YouTube, how is your day? And let's put a smiley face, and let's see if we can save this. Let's just go ahead and save it to our desktop, and just name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it YouTube, I guess. Now if we go to our desktop and we double click it, we can see it says hello YouTube, how is your day? So I hope this worked out for you guys. If it didn't, please comment below. If you have any questions about what's going on here in the code, I can help you out with that in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video where we will be opening up files, and we will be continuing off of this form, so do not exit out of this project. See you guys in the next tutorial.